Hi, and welcome to The Current, the official podcast of Riverfront Federal Credit Union, where we'll share our insights and experience to help you achieve your financial goals. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive into The Current. Welcome to episode number 11. We've got a big one today because we're talking about Toss for a Cause, a cornhole tournament and family fun day happening right here at Riverfront Federal Credit Union's branch. But before we get into that, I want to check in with the crew. Tony, Sam, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, Joel, how are you?
Good. Oh, awesome. I'm doing pretty good. And Tim McLeod, President and CEO of Riverfront. How's it going, Tim?
It's okay. No, we're good.
We're good. Anything you want to say before we get started, Tim?
You know, we got a big crew here today, all great people, and I'm excited to hear some of the things that we're going to talk about. So let's get it going.
Awesome. So, yeah, like you said, we do have an awesome guest today. Joining us today to talk about Toss for a Cause. We have with us Freddie from FXV Digital Design, who is a presenting sponsor, and Mark from Blankets of Hope, the beneficiary, and Alec from Reading Hospital Foundation, a beneficiary and event organizer. So let's dive in.
Alec,
yes,
we're
sir.
curious, man. How did this event start? What was the brainstorm that got this thing going? And what's the impact? Because so far we're seeing a lot of buzz. So.
Yeah, I wish I had a really exciting story for you about how this came together. I think this was one of those community things where Mark and I got together and we wanted to partner on an event. Being able to work together for a couple years, and we thought, hey, cornhole's kind of all the new buzz like soccer is over in Europe. So let's host a cornhole tournament. So we did it last year. We're very excited. We were inside last year. We had about 28 teams. But we were blown away by the number of people. We had probably about 300 people in the back room over at Sly Fox because everyone's significant other, their kids came out. We had some kids' activities. So the impact was pretty big, pretty massive right away. And this year we're taking that up a notch. So we're going outside so we have enough room. So thank you very much to your team here for hosting us and having the tournament. And we're filling up quickly.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. We're seeing some great stuff out there already.
Yeah,
I've already been getting threatened that I'm going to get my butt whooped. So very
Hold on,
exciting.
are you in one of the teams?
I am on one of the teams.
Oh, awesome. I didn't know that.
I'm on one of the teams. I had some of my friends sign up, and my one friend does Penn State games.
Uh-huh.
So he does.
Hold on. Penn State cornhole games?
Yeah. So at the what is that? Right before the game, they do that gathering. What is it called?
Tailgating.
Tailgating.
That's what it is. So he does
Gathering.
the gathering.
The gathering before the
Penn
game.
State, yeah.
We'll rename it that.
Yeah. So they do cornhole at the tailgating, and he's apparently very good at it. So I keep getting text messages of like, "I'll see you there. See you on the 13th." And I'm like, "Crap." But yeah. So Mark, can you share how Blankets of Hope got involved and what your organization does?
Yeah, so Alec and I have worked together for quite a few years on different events. And one of the things that I believe in is collaborating with other organizations because we're all helping the same people. And for me, doing an event isn't always about raising money. It's about raising and educating what you do as an organization. It's easy to say to people, hey, keep giving me, keep donating to our cause, but it's better to educate what services are available. And partnering with the Reading Hospital Foundation, there's going to be people there. There's going to be EMS. There's going to be the mammography. There's going to be all kinds of. It's not just going to be about each organization. It's going to be, I think, canines there. It's just we wanted to create a community-friendly event that was adult, that can still have the alcohol and food and wildness of the cornhole. And kid friendly, so having a kid zone where they could do a touch a truck or they can face paint, and then bring in different vendors that are gonna kind of match that community. I think Alex said her block party type event.
Yeah, I think that's so well said because I think one of the things that gets overlooked is the visibility aspect, like you're talking about. Like, yeah, you're right. It is really easy to raise money, but like letting people know what you do and to utilize you is just as important, if not more important.
Correct. And again, I being in the nonprofit Blankets Hope has been around 13 years now. I don't solicit for donations. I go out and educate what we do because, again, Berks County is very fortunate. There are so many amazing organizations. But when we can work together, because, hell, again, we're helping the same people with different resources, and we put egos aside, it makes for a better community. So that's...
Agree. Yeah,
Well
definitely
said.
agree. Very well said. So, Freddie, how'd you get involved in all this?
They wanted my money.
And didn't ask for it.
No, apparently. But I've known Mark and Alec for years. You know, we hang out and play poker together. We hang out in public together. They don't mind being seen with me in public. So they're two of my better friends, I guess you could say. And, my company, we're big into community. We're huge into community. So Mark knows that. Alec knows that. They always come to me when they have some great events happening or they have some great causes going on. So it's actually an honor to be able to be the title sponsor for the event, just because I really dig what both of these guys are doing, especially Mark with Blankets of Hope. I mean, that's been around for as long as I guess I've been hanging out in Berks County. So to be able to help them out is a big thing. And
Definitely.
Yeah, Alec's been. I don't even know how many things I've done with Alec. I mean, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 organizations that I've helped him with, so it's an honor to be able to do that. I really love community. FXV Digital, my company, is really big on community. So much so that even be employed there, you have to be a big community advocate. If you don't participate with us in community events and even on weekends and after hours, you can't really be part of the team because I'm just that much into it based on my upbringing
awesome.
and what I've been through my younger life. So
You do something special too. You have the Awesome Toy Drive,
yeah,
which is again we've done. I remember you and I going to Concern and taking blankets as well, where whatever toys you donated, we donated blankets to that to the different organizations. So yeah, what you guys do, right? You are a community driven organization.
I mean, how do you keep asking your community for, put it fully transparent, how do you keep asking your community for money to support your business and to give you a life here and not give back?
Exactly.
I feel like that's just common sense in my world.
Definitely.
Berks County has given us so much. The Awesome Toy Drive was there to give back to the community, and every year it gets bigger and bigger. And the cool thing is that we get local businesses to help us do it. Not just everybody's like, "Oh, you did a great job." I'm like, I'm just a guy. Last year we had 40 businesses help out and put a tree in their establishment and collect gifts for kids.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Man, it's cool. It's awesome.
That's really cool.
I keep seeing Tim shaking his head. I know he resonates with all of this. This is why we're all here because of
Yeah, I'm hearing all of this, and anybody that knows us, Riverfront Federal Credit Union, knows that one of our, it's not our top, but it's one of our top. We have a lot of things in our number one position, if you will, and the one that I believe that we all love the most is our community involvement. Us going out into the community and finding those, such as yourselves. Mark can attest to this. That's kind of our juice. That's what we come in every day to drive towards, is helping these community partners thrive, and we enjoy it. We feel that's what gives us our energy. What gives us our energy.
Definitely. Alex, tell us more about the Reading Hospital Foundation itself. We've talked about other things, but specifically about the Reading Hospital Foundation. What is that?
So the Reading Hospital Foundation, which a lot of people may or may not equate, the Reading Hospital is, when you sit back and really think about it, Berks County's largest nonprofit. They've been around for over 150 years. The foundation itself, we're turning 10 actually this coming year. So we've been around for about 10 years. We have a great staff, great working relationship with the hospital. Our goal is to move forward the mission of the Reading Hospital. So we do different things, whether it's grant requests for physicians, research, clinics and trials. We had a team here from Riverfront, and I want to make sure we point this out. I know Nick isn't here today, but Nick Schmidt from Riverfront got involved actually in our No Shave November initiative, which I think everyone in this room was either involved or came to the kickoff or the wrap up. So, yeah, right. Yeah, excuse me. I had got to a point where I had to shave it off because I think my wife was tired of it. But yeah, I mean, anything we can do for our patients, for community members, being that we have a level 1 trauma center and now a comprehensive stroke center, you don't have that until you get, pretty far up in the Lehigh Valley. So thinking about, Berks County and the surrounding areas where trauma patients come in, and anything we can do, whether it's Gwen's Closet to provide clothing to trauma and emergency room victims who, may not have a support system and want that fresh, clean pair of clothes, whether it's to hopefully go home or if they transfer to our rehab facility over in Wyomissing. It's just really thinking about that whole patient, mind, body, soul, and helping them recover in their journeys.
And
awesome.
I can add that not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, the emergency department reached out to me about needing pack and plays, and they were creating a program for basically those mothers that come in with a child to make sure that there's no accidental deaths or things like that. So we, because we don't deal directly with the public, we just sent 10 pack and plays to the ER. We sent it to the foundation, so then the foundation could get it down there for them. So that way, it's already there for them. The hospital has it there. The mother comes in, they need a pack and play, they can just take it with them. So that's just another way of partnering that, we would have never, 13 years ago, I never thought I'd be donating beds, pack and plays, and here we're working with the ER. We do a lot with McGlynn Cancer Center as well with donating blankets, but because of the foundation and our partnership, that idea came about with the pack and plays.
Yeah, awesome. That is awesome. So there is a goal for this tournament, I hear. Is it like, what's the amount, the goal? Are you guys close to it? Is it because none of this stuff is free. This is all amazing stuff that you guys are doing, but obviously you need funds. So what is the goal for this tournament? I heard there was a number floating around out there. Are we getting close to it?
So I'll defer to Mark after I speak. But again, I want to go back to Mark's point of the education, the outreach, getting the community involved. I would like to tell you that I'd love to see 500 people. Yes. I'd love to see 40. We'll say 40 teams, but possibly 50. We are very close to that number. Yeah. The community has been amazing, as always. Hearing about the event, getting it out there. We're still taking sponsorships. We still have vendors. We have, I believe, 36, maybe 37 vendors. I was checking my emails that came in here. And the beautiful part is there's really no repeat vendors. Every vendor is going to have their own niche, if you will, and their own thing that they're doing to, again, appeal to that entire audience. So when it comes to a monetary value,
yes,
I normally don't really talk about it because I'd rather see the number of people sell out the teams.
Okay.
But I will say that the money that we're going to bring in will support Blankets of Hope and the Reading Hospital Foundation, and more specifically for us, our Tower Direct programming.
Okay.
So whether you're a patient that's being transferred from hospital to rehab or hospital to hospital, if you're bedridden or home ridden, they'll come out and they'll help provide transportation. And then, my ultimate goal is how many blankets, pack and plays, bed sets can we get out for Blankets of Hope, and how many patients can we affect?
Okay.
So I'd love to see us affect maybe about 2,500 patients who
that'd be
do
awesome.
Everything that we're able to do here. So
I'll say it for you, Alec. Bring your wallet.
Yeah, that brings me to the point. If a person shows up and wants to give money, is there an opportunity for them? How would they go about doing that?
Bring your wallet.
Yeah, we should have something set up. We should have a QR code. We should have a probably donation charge. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be, so it's a free event for those that are coming in non-cornhole. But again, we have tons of raffles that will appeal to families, children, individuals. There's going to be something here at this event for everyone. So we're hoping as they come in without the ask. We'll let Tim do that without the ask, but they're gonna want to participate in, again, doing a raffle or maybe say, you know what, I can afford a $10 donation. So it's really draw the people in, show them who we are, show them a good time. I always feel in any of my events that I do is, you can have an event and try to raise as much as you can with that event, But at the end of the day, you want to give people a good time to remember who you are, because you're going to need money down the line as well.
Yes.
And I'd rather have people come learn about us who are going to eventually be donors throughout the year.
Yeah.
Instead of just that one time. So it's a little bit, give a little bit, that day, but remember what and what we do, and hopefully you can give, during the year as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I know we're all kind of competitive in this room. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think the last time I played cornhole was probably like about 13 years ago at a backyard barbecue. And I don't even know if it was a big thing back then. But Tim, I know you're a man of many skills. Is cornhole one of your skill sets, or is it?
I like to play it, Joel.
Normally with a beer in the hand, right?
Yes, even better. I like to say I am a professional cornhole player that is aspiring to learn how to hit that hole. Now, my wife and I, we've played leisurely, off and on for years, but we've not played. I believe we had a Credit Union Association event that we went to and hadn't played in years, and we won third place overall. Right?
Oh, wow.
Now, there's more.
There were 3 teams, or there was more than 3 teams?
No, there was a lot of teams. And there was a lot of drinking.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm feeling good about it, right? So we go to the same event the following year, and so we're seated. So we're listed in the top, I guess, top 5, 10, whatever. We get out there, and I'm feeling good. Juiced up on it. Last year we third place, and we got put out in the first round. So, so that's the cornhole saga, if you will. But we do enjoy playing. I got 4 sets of boards. We need any boards? I got some beautiful boards. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But what I like more is bringing people together for a common cause.
Yes.
And as I said before, we get up every day. We live, eat, and breathe helping people that needs help in Berks County. And we found our niche in community outreach, community partnering, things of that nature. Now, don't get me wrong. Our number one goal is taking care of our members. That's who owns us. But the very members that own us are the very people in Berks County that you will find helping others. So all we're doing is being allowed to do the same thing, and we just definitely enjoy it. And I just greatly appreciate all of you and what you guys do. I know what this guy did. I'm pointing at Mark. I've known Mark since I've been here.
Yep.
Mark's a good friend of the credit union.
And obviously I know the Reading Foundation does awesome things, and we're just excited, and of course to have this superior name sponsor or main sponsor. What do we call him?
Presenting title
Presenting
superior. You can use any of those names.
sponsor.
You can't say enough great things about Freddie.
I like title sponsor. That's so cool. Yeah. To have Freddie out here to do that, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Freddie, are you a cornhole player yourself?
I was out in the first round last year too.
I was going to say, somebody came up with a cornhole idea.
So Freddie, what we'll do once we get put out in the first round, we'll drink. We'll drink.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm really there for.
And then just touch some trucks. You got to.
Yeah. Well, the truck thing's awesome. I mean, I can't wait to do that myself.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Truck thing? What's going on with that?
So this year, being that we're outside and we have the room, a lot of local companies, police departments, fire departments, what have you, kids, if they're coming with maybe a parent that's playing or they don't want to play, we're going to keep them active. So we do a touch a truck area. So the idea is different people from the community, different companies will bring vehicles. So it's for the kids to climb on, turn the lights on, play with the sirens, the horns, get their picture.
All right, is this only for kids? Because this sounds kind of fun.
I have
I don't know, Freddie, what do you think?
I want to touch a truck.
Is it like the big rigs or?
Give an example who might be out.
So I've seen plenty of adults do this, and I may have been one myself. So we're going to have the Berks County Sheriff's Department. They're going to bring a K9 out with a vehicle I believe they're also going to bring their drone that they use.
Okay.
We'll have Newcastle Lawn and Landscape, Dumpster Dudes. I feel really bad listing everyone and then forgetting someone, but
Yeah.
local police and fire will be out.
Are they on the events page by any chance on Facebook? Is that where they can find this event?
Yep. So if they go out on Facebook, whether you use there's also flyers around the community with a QR code. So it'll take them to a link through something called Classy. That's our donor CRM. They can register to be a vendor, to be a team, to be a sponsor. And then they're going to continually see sponsored posts from Blankets of Hope, Reading Hospital Foundation. I know Freddie made a ridiculously awesome video last year, a little promo for the cornhole tournament. So I'm sure he's got something cooking over there coming up, but yeah, they can go and visit.
Nobody can see, but Freddie raised his hands in the air like, yes, maybe, possibly.
But yeah, they can visit that page and see that. And like I said, there'll be a different kind of vehicle. We should have some, I don't know if anyone told Tim this, so I'll say smaller and maybe full-size race cars.
Wait a minute.
Different things for different folks to kind of check out and take a peek at. So,
Did V&M Towing get in touch with you?
yes, V&M Towing, Vince and Matt. So I don't know how many people have seen it. I know I live close by. I see it all the time, and it is an immaculate vehicle that if there's ever an apocalypse, I want to use. But they have one of their big rigs, and it's all autism awareness.
So cool.
Wow.
So one of the things we're trying to do is kind of that first maybe half an hour as kids are here. We do want to be mindful that we have a little bit of sensory time where maybe we don't have the horns and the sirens and the lights. It really is just meant to go and kind of check out and touch and feel around. But yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be one of that and our Mammo coach are going to be the biggest vehicles here. But there's just so many good people in the community and great companies that are going to come out. And like I said, I can't say it enough. There's going to be something for people of all ages. And there's no cost to get in. I just want to reiterate that again. Admission is free. So if you want to bring the family out, sure, you can stop by, up with Sabrina at Queen's Cafe, another great partner.
Yeah,
Grab
please
some
do. She's amazing.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken fingers, those things, yes, they'll pay for, and there'll be raffles and 50-50 games, but there's no charge for the kids zone or the touch a truck or to come and hang out, listen to some great music, and have a great time.
Oh, that's awesome. This sounds like a crazy event. Is there anything, the Reading Hospital Foundation, do they have a website or a Facebook page? Or somewhere where people can go to? They
do. So if you some people go out and search Reading Hospital Foundation, all of our social tags, Reading Hospital FDN. They can go out and check out our information and find us that way.
Awesome. And with Blankets of Hope, how can people find you?
On Facebook, we're Blankets of Hope -Berks, and then our website is blanketsofhopepa.org, which is hosted by our very own Freddie at FXV Digital.
Awesome. And Freddie, give us a little pitch about yourself.
We do marketing.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You can find us at fxvdigital.com. We're a full-fledged marketing agency. We're bringing on new employees as we speak. We have a full media department now. We're doing videos and photography. We're still doing websites. We're doing advertising, social media, print, you name it, we do it. Even
That's
my
awesome.
wife that's on the team, she has her own pet sitting company. We can walk your dog. We do it all.
Freddie's not playing around, people. Freddie's not playing around. So we're going to be wrapping this up real quick now. Sam,
Yes.
You got anything to say?
First off, I'm probably going to get my butt kicked at this cornhole tournament, but I will be very excited to play. And I'm really glad that everybody's here. Thank you all guys for all coming and doing this. And Freddie, I know your the Christmas item that you're having. I would love to see a tree here this year, so let's get together for that.
I would like that too.
I think that'd be awesome.
Bring a tree.
I've seen it around the borough and the county every Christmas, and I see your little design, your face on the little tags, which I absolutely love. So I'd love to see that here. Tony, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this event. It's a exciting community event, bringing everybody together. Can't wait.
Do you want to reiterate the time and day?
Yeah. Tell us the time and day again.
So our date right now is Sunday, April 13th. Registration will begin at 11. Bags fly at 12. I'm going to say we're hoping to be done around 4-ish, depending on some late team registrations here. If for any reason there be inclement weather, and we would definitely communicate that, We do have a rain date of Sunday, April 27th, and it'll be the same time, 11 a.m. registration. Bags fly at 12, and it'll be open to the community to come over and check out all the great things we have.
Sensory time. What time would that be at?
So we're going to be looking at that from like an 11 to an 11:30. So earlier on when people get here, kind of maybe give that time, and then, then we'll kind of have the horns and the lights and the sirens going after that.
And I have to kind of put a disclaimer. I guess it's a disclaimer. For those that are major cornhole players, there's no need to bring your own bags. We will have bags that we will be supplying, and that we found out last year. If you're good regardless of the bag. But having some of these bags where you're really good, I think Freddie can attest. It gives that, and again, it's a fundraiser, so I get it. We're all competitive, but at the same time. So the bags there's going to be some bags with his face on it.
Right.
We have some bags
you pointed to his. Who's
the
his?
R-Bug.
Are we getting bags with Alex's
Oh
face?
no, with Freddie's face.
Freddie's face?
With Freddie's
Freddie
logo.
bags.
We have some bags that are going to have the R-Bug for Riverfront.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they just got to.
Are you going to have any lead weighted bags? Because I understand some people are really, really good, and you kind of want to.
We might be able to slit a hole in there and slide
some lead weighted bags.
Level the playing field.
Level the playing field a little.
I'll leave my cast 3 bags.
Yeah. So the bags we're going to supply are going to hopefully level it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, thought I should share that.
Tony's been so quiet this whole time. He's going to be like a sleeper cornhole agent, or he's going to be at the cars nonstop.
Actually, Sam, I'm a little older than you. We used to call this bean bags.
Bean bags?
I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Bean bag tossed. Now, is that a bad word in the cornhole? No, nobody knows now.
As Freddie says, it's all about marketing. Nobody wants to play bean bags, but cornhole, that's where we need to be.
That's the move.
Tim, close us out here. Anything you want to say?
Tony's going to be sitting in the driver's seat of the fire engine. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you. He'll have to move me first.
Actually, my wife is going to be there selling some of her stuff, so you might not even see me. She might be putting me to work herself.
Be at work. No, I'll just reiterate what I've been talking about thus far. Here at Riverfront, we reach out and grab on to anyone. We have I think fair to say, a fairly thorough vetting process. We don't just take any nonprofit. You have to be real, one, and you have to provide